I'm an average CS student renting a place out here in Vancouver, and I will be moving soon, so this desk setup is bound to change. Things usually do add, go away, change. And it's the end of the year, I did want to kind of make a video to summarize what my desk setup is right now. In the new place, I'm probably not going to have a dedicated den for my desk setup. It's going to be in my bedroom. So maybe the space around also I'll explore, but mostly the desk. So I have two monitors and then a mount for the laptop. I needed enough screens that I could code properly and I could study. So usually what happens is I have my main document or main code going on here. Then this is research. Then this usually has a window open for either music, or if I have the terminal open or anything extra goes on that screen, the small one. I don't usually need to look at it too much. I do have a third monitor, it's sitting right there. I'll show it to you in a while. I got it kind of for free. Amazon messed up. I'll tell you about it later. So let me get you up close and show you what's up. So this is a single monitor arm that connects to the mount and then connects to the monitor from right here. So this one, this and that is mounted on the single arm. But then this monitor is attached to the stand that came with it. It's because I didn't want to have a stand right here in the middle and break the floor really. So it's kind of separated. There's a lot of empty space here. I can keep things, reach them. In the new place, I am considering having one monitor here, then the laptop mount above it so that I can close the laptop sometimes if I need it, the screen can be open, and then the second monitor here. So both of these shifted here and the laptop up. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I might try it out and we'll see how it works out. So this is my keyboard of choice, is the Apple Magic keyboard. It's the older one with a numpad, no touch ID. I got it secondhand off of Marketplace because I refuse to pay full price for something like this. Also, the touch ID is right here, so within arm's reach, doesn't matter. Then this is basically the best mouse you can get. It's the MX Master 3 for Mac. It's USB-C, works great. This is still lightning, so whatever. Then there's the trackpad. It was a gift from my friends for my birthday. It brings the whole setup together kind of. You can zoom in, out, you can use gestures. It's perfect. It just sits there. It's not a must-have, but a good to have for my setup. Then everything sits on a desk pad. I am probably going to be changing this soon. I did spill water on it. The peripherals are fine. It's just the desk pad, I spilled water on it. And the grip is sort of been going away anyway, so I'm going to be changing it soon, probably. Now let's talk about some wire management stuff. I have these wire management sticky things on the desk. This is a USB-C that is connected to the wireless charger permanently, so I don't touch that. This is a micro USB, basically exclusively for the speaker you see there. The lightning, it's connected to my 10R right now. It's mostly for the trackpad and the keyboard. And then there's USB-C, which charges my laptop and basically everything else that I own. And to show you some wire management behind everything, because see, it does basically look very clean except for this row of management ties. Let me show you. So everything is tied along the monitor arms and everything using these Velcro management ties. Everything starts from over here, goes behind the back, forks over to the mount, and you can see this is also zip tied, so these just hang about when not connected. This is USB-C to HDMI for both the monitors. Then there's some wires going along here and then goes up into the monitor. The only thing that you can really see is this wire right here, which is one of the HDMI wires. Everything else just falls into this net that I have down here, so I can't see anything. And you can't see anything unless you really bend down. And then coming back to the desk, there's some things pushed to the back. There's a fake plant because you should always have something green inside. Helps your mood or something, I don't know the research. There's a pen stand. I always have Sharpies, pencils, pens over there. Some paper clips. I don't like looking at the box, so it's tucked away behind the pen stand. I have some post-its, there's some notepads, a journaling ideation book, the speaker I talked about, and a USB-C hub. I need the hub for That is my hard disk drive. It comes with USB-A, so I need the hub. Those are both my SSDs. They come with USB-C, so we're all good there. And I'm also trying the light over here. It used to be up here, but I'm just trying it in a new place for now. That's a Gatorade bottle, don't worry about it. Also, a small cameo from one of my friends. And then showing you the chair I'm sitting on. I don't know how it's looking, but it's a cheap chair I got from Costco. It was $100, 100 Canadian dollars. It's quite cheap and it's actually very comfortable. I can sit here for hours and work on my shit, so works out. And then talking about this bookshelf showcase kind of a thing, there's another fake plant over here, because more green things. Then there's some random novelty crap. So there's a fidget spinner. I don't really use it too much. There's another fidget spinner. This one I kind of like, it's very cool. There's a Thor fidget spinner. Thor's Hammer Mjolnir fidget spinner. If you can't tell, I'm really into fidget spinners, but I like looking at them. I don't really use them too much. This actually broke off from under one of my tripods because I was using it kind of in a very rugged way. It looks good here, no one knows what it is. This is a hook, an extra hook I got from a pack from Amazon. Again, just random. This thing spins. I thought it'd be more fun, but it's not, so it just sits there. And there's some books. I really like this book, Yes, My Accent is Real by Kunal Nair. He was Rajesh Kutrapali in The Big Bang Theory. It's a very great read. The Power of Habit, I actually haven't read it. Someone had tossed it away and I found it just lying around in my university. So I got it, it's just sitting there. I will probably read it at some point. That is a dotted journal. I very rarely use it, but I like having it. It kind of doesn't restrict your flow of writing. Then that is a Hulk figurine kind of a thing. It's actually, it holds coins. And then it has headphones on. These are old headphones I probably bought back in 2018. They're from a cheap brand in India. He looks kind of bald, doesn't he? That is a shotgun mic I bought. It's the Deity Duo D4 or something like that. I got it to use with my phone, but it didn't do that good of a job. Also, you can't use the multi-directional thing with a phone. You need a dedicated DSLR. It just didn't work as well. Also, it wasn't as convenient as this thing right here, so it just sits in the showcase thing. Okay, now for some other tech around my desk. So you saw that plant. There's actually a mic on a boom arm next to it. In my earlier videos, you can see me use it. I really do like the audio that comes from it, but it is not very easy to work with. It's not as convenient, so it just sits there. And the Gorilla Pod I'm using right now, which, yeah, see, you can see. The Gorilla Pod I'm using right now kind of wraps around this boom arm and then shoots me from here. It's very convenient to just leave it there, or I would have removed it before. And everything is tied up with those same Velcro management ties. I really recommend them. And then you can see a USB-C hub just lying there. It's connected to an HDMI that runs into the second monitor. So when I have my phone recording from here, to see what is on screen, how am I looking, if everything's being captured properly, I use this monitor. So the HDMI lets me run it. And then it's on a hub because iPhone doesn't have an HDMI port. Also the mic connects to it. Then I can also charge it if I'm going to be recording for too long. Going back to the bookshelf showcase thing. It sits on top of a shoe rack because I don't have dedicated spaces for everything. I'm not that rich, I also rent, whatever. There's a printer sitting right here that I use sometimes. One of my friends was moving out, he was about to throw this. I told him to not throw it, I got it here and it just works fine. He missed out. Then if you look a little towards the left, there's the third monitor I was telling you about. So the story, I wanted a second monitor and then I ordered this one off Amazon. When I connected the second display, the text was fuzzy. I probably have some pictures or something from it. And then it just wouldn't go up to 4K resolution. Eventually I got in touch with Amazon and then LG themselves. LG people told me to return it. I told Amazon I want to return it. Apparently it was a non-returnable item. So once I proved to them that it didn't work and then there was an actual problem, I took pictures of clothes and everything. They just refunded the money and they never asked me to return this because it was a non-returnable item. I might try incorporating this into some permanent mount next to my desk and maybe hook up a Raspberry Pi or something to it and make a whole project out of it. We'll see. Then as you can probably see, there's a whole tripod there. That's my biggest tripod. I used to use it before, but the Gorilla Pod is just more convenient to use in the small space. And the best purchase I ever made, let me show you. These soft boxes. I'm not gonna have them in frame while I talk about them because then you won't be able to see me. I was about to buy a lamp or some sort of a monitor mount. Basically, I needed more light in the den, and this was before I ever started making any YouTube videos. But I did want to start, so instead of buying a whole lamp or any kind of, other usual lights, I just bought soft boxes. So they help me record better videos because there's better lighting. But they also second as just regular lights for around my desk. And they are actually pretty good. Now for the non-tech stuff, which is maybe interesting, maybe not, depends. But let me show you. So this is a crate I keep under my desk. It has a lot of miscellaneous things, but also everything is sort of organized, like I know where everything is. This tape though, I use it everywhere. It's a blue, I think it's a painter's tape or something, but I use it basically on everything. Then like I said, the shoes, it's a shoe rack. As you may have seen earlier, the monitor is sitting on boxes. These are protein drinks. They also have caffeine in them. They're great. My gym bag, there's my backpack. This stuff is sitting on another bookshelf kind of a thing, and this is just random notebooks and books and stuff I don't use really. Then this is fun. There's a soft box in the way. Let me get it out. So this is this whiteboard paper kind of a thing you get that I think it's called a whiteboard decal. I use this one for video ideation sometimes, but that's my favorite one. I have written a quote over there. Once in a lifetime opportunities come around about twice in a year. I think it's from Alex Hormozy, if I'm not wrong. I just really love that quote. I wanted to have more around, but I'll be moving soon, so it doesn't matter. Okay, and these are two of my posters. This is a Spider-Man one. That is one about solar system. Just looks good. I wanted to cover this whole window partition thing, but this was not long enough. I couldn't find a poster that's long enough. I'll be moving soon, so it doesn't matter. And then last but definitely not least, I have a footrest. It's basically one of the best things I have, but it does get dirty really quick, as you might be able to see. So I might change this. Oh, and also that's an AG1 box. I got it as a gift, but I never continued the subscription and I probably won't be getting it, too expensive for my taste. It was fun trying it out at least. And that's honestly it. I hope my desk setup was up to par with your expectations. Let me know if you like it, if you have similar desk setups, if anything in my desk setup inspired you. Anyway, that was it for this video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. PS out.